Prime Minister Mark Carney is set to call a snap federal election on Sunday, sources tell CTV News. And Canadians could be heading to the ballot box as soon as April 28th. Tariffs and U.S. relations will likely be the issues that dominate the campaign. But today, Premier Danielle Smith made her case for a few other Alberta-centric considerations. Tim Brooke has the details.
Just days before he's expected to call a snap election, Prime Minister Mark Carney laced up the skates. The Liberal leader had some fun with the Oilers before turning his attention off the ice and to other Albertan issues.
It's about getting, yes, pipelines built across this country so that we can displace imports of foreign oil. It's about building out the energy infrastructure more broadly.
Carney met with Danielle Smith in the morning. The Premier says they had a very frank discussion in which she made it clear Albertans will no longer tolerate the way we've been treated by the federal Liberals. Smith gave Carney a list of demands, including the end of the emissions cap and Bill C-69, and said she also made it clear that Alberta is no longer agreeable to subsidizing other large provinces who are fully capable of funding themselves. The Premier didn't explicitly endorse Carney's main competitor, but you can read between the lines.
We will identify a spot that looks appropriate for a mine, a pipeline, an LNG plant, a power station, a hydroelectric dam.
Energy will no doubt be a hot topic come election season, but there's something else hanging over this vote.
It's about appealing to Canadians that are very concerned about their future.
Experts believe a unified response to the U.S. trade war is paramount, and the new PM will have a tall task.
Because the key to the future for Canada is at least that we're rowing in the same direction on some of these key issues.
And so, a big choice at the ballot box, and one that pollsters predict is suddenly a much tighter race.
I do think that we need to think about who we choose that can deal with the issues with the United States right now.
I want to hear more from Carney because he's new. I want to hear what kind of policies he's going to support.
I'm in favor of an election.
And why is that?
I think we need a change of government.
And Tim joins us from the newsroom tonight. Tim, the Bank of Canada governor was in town today, too.
Yes, Tiff Macklem was discussing the impact of tariffs and what they could do long-term to our economy. And though he didn't talk about an election directly, he says the added taxes from both the U.S. and China have the potential to slow growth and increase price pressures this year in Canada. But he did give us some reassurance when it comes to fears south of the border. Tara Macklem says it'll no doubt be a tricky year financially, but we likely won't face a recession here. We should note, sources say Canadians will head to the polls April 28th or May 5th.
Okay, Tim, thank you.